Hello, this is Priscilla Batzell at Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery with a 16 by 20 inch canvas and dueling spatulas, which I'm going to use to spread a base layer of paint and some other colors. And I think I'm going to do one section at a time, even though that seems a little bit crazy to me. I've been wanting to do it for a while, so I'm going to leave a puddle of paint and work with it. Spread it where I think I want it the first section to go. And I'm contemplating using my Chantilly lace in other areas. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but I know it's worked for me as a base layer before. And I just dribbled, so this blade carries a lot of paint, but it doesn't carry all of it. But that's a good bunch of shapes so far. And I am going to be using Australian Floetrol. And there is an alternative recipe using American Floetrol with pristine wood conditioner from Minwax in it. I do want a heavy enough layer right now so that I can keep it damp for the moment. And I will be using all my colors of cell activator if I can. I have a fairly even distribution, which is probably important. Let's just go for that. Let's fill it in. It's nice to be artistic, but gotta get on with the show. So I'm going to wipe off that so I can use it with my cell activator. I'm going to start with some of my Mayan gold, which I see there is a lump in. And I want my tweezers to get it out. Okay, I like that painting. I'm done. And I'm going to move on to some water dragon. Some peacock. Some Neptune gaze. I did use these yesterday. It's always a good idea to shake your bottles if you're using bottles. And these bottles are available by, I think, the 12 pack on my Amazon link. My Amazon link is on my link tree. No dog hairs allowed. My link tree is under the video. Underneath, show more. I imagine underneath the 20% off Colour Arte Prism Pour, 20% off Colour Arte products. These are all Prism Pours. This is some frozen. And this is quite a bit of paint, but that is okay. I'm going to throw a little bit of wintergreen in there. Let's make sure that that is very shaken up. I think I see something that does not belong. It's probably, oh, I got it. I thought it was a bubble for a second. What have I not used? I have not used all kinds of things, like my Chrysocolla, which looks a lot like the others, but when you finally swipe, it's quite different. I'm going to use a little blue velvet this time, as long as I can peel the little tab in the top that dries. Comes out very easily. I so love these bottles. I wasn't sure that they were squeezy enough when I got them, but they sure as heck are. I'm going to probably put a little purple in this too, right after this northern sky. And I may go that way. I've got my African violet. It's already shaken up. And now it's time to go for it. And I'm just going to go everywhere the paint is this time, because my intention is to do other colors in the next run, but we shall see how that goes. So I want I want some gold, which I made up a batch of cell activator with golden product, iridescent gold, and some Deco Art Americana 24 karat gold, because I had trouble with other things. This is Dioxazine Purple. It's a Master's Touch. I haven't used much of the white. The white is, come on, stay on my spatula. The white is an Amsterdam white. I'm just going to go from one end to the other right now. Get my mead and black out of here for right now. Beginning to get some cells popping. I have some magenta from Golden. I'm going to mix it with the purple and some white, and it is in the way. And the mead and black I'm using underneath everything does sell. Where's my straw? There isn't an excess of paint on there, so we're just going to keep moving and hope that the cells that I expect to develop will. I have some, but I also have beautiful colors. Oh, yeah, that is the right thing. I thought it was the Artist Loft White for a minute, which I do not want. I'm just going to use my fresh spatula to see how far that will go, and I definitely feel like I'm going to need some more. Just a good squeeze. And even though I have some black in there, I'm not too worried about it. Matter of fact, it might even be interesting. I love these spatulas. They're available on my Amazon link. You can push a bead of paint right up to another bead, or right up to another edge. We shall see how this is going to go. Let's give it a little bit more. I'm used to using a base layer of something. I think I'm going to use some of that magenta cell activator. So I have my pink diamond. I'd like to start with the Mayan gold. Have a little bit of hot orchid left over from before, which was a Prism Pour, and you can find something similar to it as Jasmine in Primary Elements, I believe. Here's my poinsettia, and a little bit more pink diamond. And I'm going to throw a little bit of frosted berry in there. And let's go for a little bit of my rogue element, my orange. Prism Pours are coming out with a beautiful orange, and I should have got myself on the list for it. Hopefully, the powers that be will hear my plea. I want to put a little bonfire in there just because. And where there's bonfire, there's pink dahlia. Cut right along that edge. Well, there isn't automatically pink dahlia, but for me, pink dahlia and bonfire go very, very well together. Let's just do everything everywhere with it. Go back to, I might throw a little bit of my African violet in there just because I can. And what else? Maybe something rogue element. Let's throw a little tiny tadpole of Northern Sky in there. Although, I think what I'm actually thinking about is this Frosted. Which has not been shaken, but I'm not going to worry about. And I'm just going to hope to be able to get over to that side before it becomes something not necessarily that I want. Let's grab a scrape dish so I have a chance to use my leftover paints if I so desire on the edges or what have you. So, maybe a little more gold will make me feel better. And that is Chantilly lace, and I don't want that there. I'm going to go for the white. I went to the wrong spot. Okay, well, I'm going to have some extra cell activator. Never mind. This time I'm going to use some black too. I think I have enough gold in there. Knocked over my cell activator. I'm a little nervous about this whole process, but I just got some beautiful cells, so that'll make me feel a little better. And I think I could do those same colors on the other side and be very happy about it. And that is probably exactly what's going to happen. Although I do want to steal some. Put them right in there. Because I can. The name of my first book on the Amazon link, next to my second book called Unlimited Possibilities, which I always feel is what we're dealing with when we're talking about fluid art. Kind of want that to go down over the edge, and I'm not sure how to get it to behave. Alright, so I don't mind if there's some black space left. I think that's going to be fine. I'm going to make sure to use the Chantilly lace again, and it's going to be a different effect since we have half one thing and half the other. And I like that Tuscan sun better than I thought I would, so. And as you go along trying new techniques and you see things, anomalous things like the black blending with the Chantilly lace, it's kind of just interesting to experiment and see if you can develop some new idea of some new and interesting experiment to do. Alright, so I am probably going to do a puddle of Chantilly lace down there, another one there, and then all the same colors starting with Poinsettia. Let's do some up there too. Let's go back. I like to make sure I have enough gold. And I'm not even sure I had enough gold last time. But we'll just put it in more of a puddle this time. This is the pink diamond again. Tuscan sun. orange. Doesn't come out perfectly because there's always a marble in my bottles. A little more bonfire. A little more frosted berry. I didn't add my African violet yet. I've got 2 minutes left to tell you guys I do sell my artwork. That is the hot orchid that is now Jasmine from Primary Elements instead. And where is, there it is, the African violet. So I was saying I do sell my artwork, and you can contact me using my email address below the link tree. It's easpb, like my initials, and the word gallery spelled out at gmail.com. I want to make sure I have the right side. I'm going to try and get as much on there as I can and just go for it. That is magenta from golden. That was a fluid. That's why it's especially thin. I'm going for it, all of it. I want the whole thing. I've got 4 colors. I'm about to have more colors, I hope. I've got a need for another spatula. And I'm really tempted to grab one of my little tools. Put those in the bucket. I have little tools. They are right here. They're acetate tools. I should probably put the link for that underneath the video. What did I not tell you guys? Oh, on the link tree, Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, Facebook groups, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, Appreciation Group is for students. That's not bothering me too much. I kind of want some purple though. I also sort of took away the white that I liked. Throw a little purple in here. Oh, I'm going to be out of time. Well, it's very wild and scapey. I love you guys. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Thank you for the wonderful kind words and comments to keep my morale boosted. I really appreciate it. If you'd like to get in the monthly drawing, there are always prizes, and you can see them included at the beginning of the exhibition video that's on the end screen of this video in the last 20 seconds. Sorry I got distracted. There are some beautiful cells. I wish I had a chance to zoom in for you. I am just going to keep playing for another couple minutes. I could put some black in here, but I think I'm okay without it. Remind me if I don't add the tools to the video underneath it that I should do that. Alright, I'm actually pretty happy with this. And I will use my little tool with any residual paint around the edge of the canvas. Yeah, that's very attractive for me. Although I still have one more place I want to go.